One day away from the start of the college basketball season, I'm Bobby Broyles along with Kelly McCarthy as today we conclude CA Hoops weekly season preview with William & Mary. An up and down season for the Tribe last year, but a lot to look forward to going into this season.
That's right. The Tribe got off to their best start in program history, going 11-2, and just about shocked everyone by knocking off JMU in the conference opener. It had all the makings of a Cinderella season, but then the Tribe was dealt a huge blow, losing center Abby Rendle for the season with an injury. At the time she got hurt, she was averaging 13 points and 7 boards with 53 blocks. It was a tough row to hoe the rest of the way. Good news though, Rendle is back, as are 4 other starters. The Tribe has some unfinished business, so they're going to be a fun group to watch.
We caught up with head coach Ed Swanson at Media Day to discuss his team's expectations heading into the upcoming season.
Well, it's a point of emphasis and something I think you get good at what you practice every day, and that's something that we continually drill in all our drills, and we won't relent on anything. A player can take a bad shot during a practice or during a game, but they can't have a mental or lack of effort lapse on defense. So we stay on them pretty strongly in practice, and hopefully that parlays into a good defensive unit.
William & Mary brings back all 5 starters from last year that carry a lot of all-league stature from a year ago, in particular Alexandra Massaquel, who had a breakout year.
That's right. Alex Massaquel was pretty solid as a sophomore, but really emerged last season, averaging just under 14 points per game as a junior. But it was her aggressiveness on the defensive end that helped her earn All-CAA second team and All-Defensive Team honors after posting 36 blocks, recording 45 steals, and averaging 7.5 rebounds per game. She's one of William & Mary's most complete players. Marlena Trembo was also an all-conference player for the Tribe last season and has been her entire career. She led the team in scoring at nearly 14 points per game and tied for the team lead in assists. She's also William & Mary's biggest threat from long range. Trembo will be joined in the backcourt by sophomore Bianca Boggs and junior Jenna Green. This is a really solid starting 5 led by Trembo and Massaquel.
Coach Swanson again at Media Day talking about his senior forward, Alexandra Massaquel.
Well, Alex epitomized what we're looking for in a William & Mary player, on and off the floor. She came in as a freshman. She averaged 1 point and 1 rebound on an 8-win team, and then developed over that course of the year to a starter in her second year, averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds, and then improved again to a second-team All-CAA player last year. So she's just made incredible strides from day one that she's been on campus, and we hope all players can make those sort of strides when they enter Kaplan Arena and improve at the rate she has.
William & Mary will open their season with a home game versus Big East opponent St. John's this Sunday, November the 13th at 2 o'clock.
At Media Day, we got to catch up with William & Mary's Alexandra Massaquel to talk about her game day experience. You can check her game day experience out along with all of our other student-athlete features and team previews now on casports.com and on our social media platforms.
That is it from us here at CA Hoops Weekly. Excited for the action to tip off tomorrow. Be sure to stay with casports.com for all the latest in women's basketball. Enjoy the start of the season, everyone.